checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
So they did that. I must say, the Unseen 17 is a brutally bad nickname. Like an all-time horrible nickname for John Cena.
Well, he's trying to be shitty.
I guess so. They mentioned that Pillman Memorial show the first time they ever wrestled. For the record, it was the fourth and final Pillman Memorial show in 2001. Other names appearing on that show include Nigel McGuinness. And the main event had, at the time known as Edge and Christian versus the Hardys versus DDP and Kanyon in a three-way tag match. There's some fun trivia for you. So, if you like WWE matches where they punch each other a lot, pose a lot, hit a finisher and then lie there for 5 minutes, have I got a match for you? That's what this was for 20-plus minutes. And then tons of shenanigans with a cast of thousands interfering.
You got to work around John Cena.
They certainly did.
And Randy Orton, he knew how to work around John Cena.
So they did lots of stalling. They did a lot of headlocks, a tackle or two. Cena goes to the mounted punches in the corner, but the crowd's getting along. They want to count to 10, so he gets a 7 and stops. The dick. And so Orton grabs him, throws him around, and hits 20 punches. The crowd's very happy that he can count that high. Cena does his classic comeback you've seen a million times. Orton does his comeback you've seen a million times. It's all just slower. Cena goes to the AA. Randy Orton turns into an RKO in midair, and I swear to God, nobody in the building realized what had just happened.
Including Michael Cole.
Especially Michael Cole.
Yes. But they had a replay, and they figured it out.
They figured it out. So then they start spamming finishers, and after this point, they did finishers and teases of finishers and a cradle here and there and threw each other into furniture. That's like all that happened. So
yeah, but you know what? That is all that happened.
But
God damn, these fans ate it up.
Yeah.
When they did that fucking RKO counter out of the AA and they both did the double down, the fans were chanting, "This is awesome."
Yes.
And at the time, I thought, it's really not all that awesome. But that's what they are trained to do is, and it's same with AEW, the double down or the quadruple down, that's when you chant, "This is awesome." But you know what? From that point forward, it's like we got a WWE main event. Again, this is what these people pay for.
Yeah.
We want to see big moves. We want to see kickouts. We want to see that ref bump. We want to see...
Yeah, they do. They want to see a ref bump now.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got the ref bump, and then Cena hits the AA, no ref, and then he gets the belt, gets RKO'd. Ref woke up. He still kicked out of that. The fans are so into this, they're chanting bullshit when that guy kicked out. And then we get time for the table. Now, they tear the table apart, and there's this new gimmick. They're these unbreakable tables. And so Randy gives him an AA on the unbreakable table, but then the fucking table breaks. And you can see that Randy is pissed. Because I think that he probably was going to do an RKO and break the table, but now there's no table to break. And so, he looks at the sideways table and he's like, "Can I do an RKO on this? Probably fucking not, especially with this guy. So what's my option?" So he goes, you can see he's talking to Cena because Cole even mentions, "He's trash talking him." Which, maybe we didn't notice, but now we did because you told us, Cole.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Can we not do that? So anyway, he talks to him and he's probably saying, "I'm going to go find another table." So he goes over and he lifts up the fucking apron and there's no table. And then he goes around to the second side and he lifts up the apron and there's no table. And you could just see this fucker's getting hot. And I'm like, God damn, are we actually going to get OVW Randy Orton? Is he going to just lose his shit one more time for old time's sake? But God damn it, he goes to that third side and there's a fucking table. And he sets up a regular table sideways. I'm like, what the hell are you going to do here? You going to stand on it and do an RKO? What are you going to do? So he goes back and he gets John Cena and he tells him, "I got another table, brother." And then they do a quick spot and John Cena lifts him up on his shoulder, but Randy slips behind and he lifts him up. And I guess Randy just decided, I got to do a fucking RKO. You think I'm going to run and jump over this fucking table and, trust this guy to throw me over? So he goes for another AA through this other table, and he does it. and it is so lame. It's like, it's so slow, and like John Cena lands on the table, and there's like a split-second pause, and then it breaks, and he kind of half-ass goes through. But son of a bitch, this fucking crowd. He got put through a fucking table, and they went wild for this spot. And I was like, well, fuck. You killed some time, too. So good for you.
Yeah. So, people reached out to me and said, man, I can't wait for you guys to bury this match.
I can't.
Is this match my cup of tea? No. Would I personally want to pay $50 to thousands of dollars to watch this? No, I would not. But a lot of people did. And I couldn't help but notice those thousands and thousands of people who were going crazy for it.
Yeah.
So good for them.
Not only that, it's like, you want this buried? Bro, did you watch the WrestleMania match with John Cena? This guy can't do anything. So they found a way to have a really exciting 25-minute match. Was it every Jeff Jarrett TNA match I've ever seen? Yeah. Do I need to watch it, like, all the time? Well, I probably will till the end of the year. But, like, the point is, I can handle it every now and then because I'd prefer this over that WrestleMania match. Fuck, the guy needs smoke and mirrors. He needs it. So, you'd be an idiot not to do this. Are you one of those youngsters today who listens to Spotify? I don't even know what it is. But I do know this. All of our podcasts are available at Spotify. You can head up right now and sign up. The easiest way to do so, f4wonline.com/Spotify. And for just $9.99 per month, you can listen to 84 podcasts on any given month. 84! 2 to 3 podcasts every single day covering pro wrestling and mixed martial arts. And if you think about $9.99 per month, that's just pennies per day. So check it out today on Spotify. That's f4wonline.com/Spotify. f4wonline.com/Spotify.